there, so my name's Barb. I've been asked to make a little workout program for you, so I'm a CanFit Pro certified trainer. I would always ask that you've got the full medical clearance from your physician to do all of this. If there's anything that intuitively does not feel good for your body, I'm demonstrating an exercise that does not work for your body, simply do not do that exercise. So always want to start with a dynamic warm-up, both feet facing forward. Just going to lunge side to side, opening up those hips, getting a little stretch in the inner and outer thigh, maybe feeling a bit in the hip flexor. So my head's in line with my spine, my core is braced, not leaning forward or rounding forward, nice hill posture, coming in and out. So always getting that little bit of range of motion, feeling what feels good for you. We're going to be doing an AMRAP workout today, so it's as many rounds as possible, a little bit of arm circles here. So I've got one foot in front of the other, bracing that core. I'm going forward with that arm circle. I'm going to make that continuously a little bit smaller, shortening that range of motion, just getting that movement. So a static stretch that we stretch at the end, reversing the circle please. Nice and big, backward circles. When we do a static stretch, that's when we're stretching at the end of our workout, or we're stretching and we're staying nice and still. Excellent for at the end of your workout, but you want to reserve dynamic movements like I'm doing right now at the start. So body weight squats. Think of your weight in your heels, toes are lifted in your shoes. Again, bracing that core. I'm going to come back instead of sitting my bum in a chair. So looking at me sideways, I'm literally sticking out my butt, sticking out my chest. So I'm going to keep looking at the horizon. My toes are directly over top of my ankles, making sure that my knees do not go over my toes. So if I was to do this, that's wrong. Okay, I want my bum back. It's going to feel a little awkward at first. If it feels strange for you, a good way to practice that is get a chair behind you at home and get that chair, tap those glutes back, make sure that bum is touching back every time. So in your AMRAP, this is as many rounds as possible. Like do 10 repetitions of every exercise continually into that next station. So you rest as you need to do. If you're a beginner and you're starting out, I'm not here on your shoulders saying, oh my gosh, keep going, keep going. Only you can listen to that. If you feel intuitively again that you need that break, take that break. If you're advanced and you want to push through, go for it. Push nice and hard. So first exercise is what I just showed you, that body weight squats. We're going to do 10 body weight squats. I'm just going to demonstrate the form. I'm not going to do all the repetitions for you. So my feet are about hip width apart. Again, sitting back in that chair, my bum goes back. Chest is lifted and tall. The biggest cue I can give you is keep looking up. If I look down, I'm going to round my spine. I want to keep looking up. And those arms can come for counterbalance. But again, use that chair if you want to. So 10 squats, immediately into 10 push-ups. Push-ups are fantastic for chest, core, and shoulders. Again, if you have a shoulder injury and this doesn't feel good for you, don't go there. But otherwise, we're going to do those push-ups. You can do them from the knees or from the toes. Biggest thing is I'm a nice straight alignment here. So I don't have my bum up in the air. I'm nice and straight. My hands are a little wider than shoulder width. Coming down, chest almost touches the floor, coming back up. If you can easily do 10 on the knees, definitely try and bring it up to the toes, down up here. You want to get that core here a little more advanced, go ahead and stack those feet, or let that foot fly. 10 repetitions of those push-ups. Immediately into burpees. Everybody loves burpees. Not really. I know you hate them. They're fantastic. They're great for the heart rate, great for the core. So I'm going to have arms over top of head. Come down. You can step out to that plank. Bring it back in. Bring it back up. That was like the easiest burpee you've ever seen, right? So let's make that a little harder. I'm going to jump up. Come out. So when I land my plank, I'm here, not here. Not letting those hips sag. Come back up and jump. So finished product should look like that. Should get your heart rate up. You can hear I'm a little bit winded already from that. Going into reverse lunges. So again, that front knee never goes over the toe. So I'm going to do 10 on the right, 10 on the left. I'm going to step back. Both feet are facing forward. Back heel is raised. Come back up. So I'm going to do 10 on one side, 10 on the other. Just to see me sideways. Here. So knee is directly over the toe. Back heel is raised. Nice and straight here. Down and up. So this is right. This is wrong. We're not leaning forward. Keeping looking up. Big open chest. Core in line. So 10 on each side for that. Up, down plank. Again, great for the core. So you're going to come down, again, knees or hands. See what feels good for you. I've got hardwood floor, so I use my mat so that it digs in. Coming here, I'm going to go down to my forearm, down to my elbow, back up. What I'm trying to do is not let my hips wiggle side to side. Again, ideally I'm going to go from a full plank, coming down and up, alternating right and left. Do 10 repetitions with that. Again, you've got the option of stacking the feet. As soon as you take a little more balance component out of it, it's going to make it a little bit more challenging. Okay. Next we have side lunges back into those legs. So, both feet facing forward. I'm going to go left first, 10 repetitions. Nice and deep in that lunge. So again, this knee is not going over my toe. Bring it back out of it. So I should feel this on my inner thigh. Down and up. Hands stay on the hips. If you've got some dumbbells, it's an option to hold some dumbbells here or one weight here. Listening to your body here. 10 repetitions each side. So I'll do that 10 on the right, 10 on the left. Listening to your body here. Okay. Squat jumps. So if you've mastered the bodyweight squat, you want to make that a little more challenging. I'm going to come down and jump it. Nice big air, pump those arms, make it challenging. Into in and out ab tucks. Going back into the core. Sorry, I got hair in my mouth as you can see. Okay, so I'm going to have my hands underneath my bum. Big open chest, chest lifted and tall. You're starting out, you're just going to drag one knee into the chest. That doesn't feel too much, too challenging, but listening to your low back here. If this feels a little bit challenging, just keep it here for now or go back into that plank. Otherwise, I'm going to bring both knees off, tucking in and out, 10 repetitions of that. If you want to take the hands out of the equation, that's going to make it more challenging. Coming in here, listening to that back and listening to that core here. So you always want to work within your challenge, but it's good pain, not bad pain. Going into a mountain climber, flipping over my plank. So with my mountain climber, every time I do the knee drag left and right, that's 1 repetition. So you end up doing 20 total. A little sneaky there. And again, always remembering that neutral spine. So I never want to see those hips sag down. I'm going to come in, knee drive to chest, hardly touch that front foot, and other side. So when I'm looking out beyond my hands. That keeps my head in line with spine. So again, if I look down, it's going to round my core. So I'm holding here. Here's 1, 2, 3. So you get the point. You're doing that nice quick contraction. Should feel that in lower abdominals. Definitely get the heart rate high. More core because we love core. Plank rotations. So again, option to do this from the knees or the toes. So it's basically rocking side to side in that plank. And again, if you haven't mastered the plank, you might not want to take it here yet. You're going to come up into that plank. Hands are directly underneath the shoulders. So if you're having a hard time with the shoulders, come down the forearms. Open and twist. Back over to the other side. Open and twist. So 1 repetition to the right and to the left is 1 rep. So again, full, up to the hands, coming here, rotate and open, so I'm a nice straight alignment, not let the hips sag down. Come back flat center, other side. If you're really advanced and you want to make this harder, you've got that push-up option, but you don't have to go there. Okay, so my homework for you is to do this AMRAP, as many rounds as possible. 10 repetitions each side, exercise, 1 directly into the next. You can feel my heart rate is already up a little. So if you're starting out, take a break. As soon as you get 10 exercises through, rest for 1 full solid minute. Let the heart rate calm down and recover. Really maximizes that interval training before you go into that next exercise. Otherwise, feel free to just keep it continuous. Pick your time week to week. So this is a workout that would be done every other day. Giving adequate rest and recovery. So you're going to do this to failure. Maybe say Monday, Wednesday, Friday, whatever cycle fits you, but you're going to want to have that rest in between. Or you can do your cardio on those off days. So trying to do it, I'd aim for 20 minutes. If you've never done this, shoot for 20 minutes, plug in that timer. You want to record how many rounds you get through. Because if I was to do this today, fresh muscles, everything's ready to go. Record how many times I do through. Then when I do this again by Friday, have I increased my time? How am I feeling? It's a nice way to measure your progress. And again, it's body weight. You don't need any equipment for this, so that's definitely an advantage. If you've got equipment, that's fantastic. We can use that as well. Anyway, I hope you like it. Have fun. Please share this with your friends. Enjoy. If you like this style of workout, you can also feel free to like my fitness page. It's Fitness Endorphins so far. I train clients at my home here in Red Bay in my in-home studio. And I also do some boot camps that I travel to the Wyerton area. So hopefully you enjoy and have fun. Thanks.